Welcome back in, guys, to another reverse 1999 video. Today we're going to make this one short and sweet. But before we get into this, if you have not subscribed already, I do reverse 1999 content along with other gacha games on a daily basis. Please, if you get any insightful information from any of the videos that I do, please hit that subscribe button down below. It does help out so much and let the algorithm know that I'm bringing you content that people like. So let's go ahead and jump into this. If you haven't seen already, there is an update and stuff coming for reverse 1999. So these are more of like the patch notes and stuff. The dev broadcast came out for the 1.3, basically coming soon. And let me tell you, there is some really banger quality of life updates that we are going to be getting in here, along with new just stuff for the game as well. Characters, of course. We're getting 14 free summons during the festival, along with all the materials and everything that we always get for all these events, which I will tell you, man, Reverse 1999 is one of the most rewarding freaking gacha games that I definitely have played. And I promise you, I've probably played 90% of them. It sounds crazy, but I will take a screenshot of my app store, and I probably went through, just out of boredom, playing at least 2 to 3 hours on 90% of them, if not up to like more. So let's go ahead and jump into this. This was kind of a thank you that they boosted out a couple days ago or 2 days ago. The first thing that we are getting during the festival is the summons. So once 1.3 launches during the DIPA festival, the sign-in event will be divided into 14 summons throughout that time. But let's get into the real juicy stuff right here, man. This makes it so much better. And I'm going to summarize these so I don't just sit here and just read all this. This is not going to be a very long video, so hopefully we can get all this information in real quick for you guys. This basically is saying that the Wishing Springs is going to be accessible anywhere in the character screen or anything like that. When you're going to look at what items you need to make and stuff for your character to boost up their resonate or boost up their insight or anything like that, it's going to pop up with the menu that allows you to just select everything all at once and craft all of it, as long as you have the materials and you don't have to keep going back and forth. Very huge quality of life update, something I'm looking forward to. So let me get my big head out of the way so we can go ahead and just see everything. The next thing is going to be optimizing for the resonant materials. So in the shop, we're just going to get more of the brief cacophony in the Oneric shop. So that way we get more of this stuff coming soon as well. So it just allows us to have more of a growth experience for more characters. That means that we can just benefit, as some of the free-to-play players and stuff like that out there will give you more resources to get more than one character boosted all the way up, and have fun building different teams and not just stuck with one main team or one second team and stuff like that. You'll have a bunch of different synergy with the ability of that. The next part of this is the upgraded resonance system. So this one allows us, and I don't know why this wasn't out when the game first came out anyways. These are just things that any gacha game should have, especially ones that are going to be long going and they feel like they have a longevity. Whenever you bring a game from like CN, JP, KR, and stuff like that, I feel like in global, or in those games generally, they should have already been out, but in global for sure, like, just put this stuff in here, man. It's such an easy idea to put in here. It probably doesn't take that much, and it just makes the quality of life of the game so much better. So what does that mean? Basically, this allows us to have different loadouts. So for a lot of characters, they have crit builds or just flat damage builds, or crit damage builds or crit rate builds and stuff like that. And this way, we don't have to rebuild the whole resonance system every single time we want to switch back and forth between those. Because let me be honest, there is certain events and certain fights and stuff that require one or the other to get the optimal damage or the optimal experience with your team. With this, it just allows us to do that. And then moving on to number 4 here, we're getting the same exact thing, but for teams finally, which, like I said, why wasn't this out already? That's kind of a ball drop, but great that we're getting it. It's a huge thing that we're getting it. The last and not least is going to be the system and UI enhancements. I'll go ahead and just leave this up on the screen and zoom in. That way you guys can read it. You can pause it right there and just take a look at everything that's on there. I'm not going to bore you by reading everything. And at the bottom, we are dedicated and bringing more content and better game experience for all timekeepers. As a token, they're going to give us some clear drops and a Prisma candy as well. So we're getting 1 free summon and 1 jar of candy for their thanks, along with all the other content and everything that they're bringing to us. Let me know what you guys think. If there's anything that y'all think that they missed or dropped the ball on so far, or changes that you hope to see in the future that maybe KR hasn't gotten yet, or CN hasn't got it yet, JP hasn't gotten yet. What are some stuff that you're looking forward to in the future? Who are you going to be summoning for, Black Dwarf or Shaman? I am definitely going to be going for both. I'd like to get both of them. That way I can make some guides and some content on them for you. But if you have any comments, leave them down below. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you gained any kind of information from this or any insight, please hit that subscribe button. It does mean the world to me, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video.